Hello there and welcome back to Banished. So, the southeastern farming village is more or less done. It simply needs some cleaning up and then I guess I can say I'm happy with it. And that means that we basically have the food production settled out, or mostly settled with the intensive farming setup here. The only thing that I'm kind of a little bit worried about is that I should probably have placed the houses a little bit better. The lot that's here should probably have traded places with the pasture here, or potentially even this pasture over here, just to make sure that people lived a little bit closer to the workplace. But I'm not really trying to min-max here, so it doesn't really matter too much to me. But I know it could be a little bit annoying to look at, so I'm just informing. So the big question now is, where do I want to expand my my little village next? The obvious, well, the potential solution is probably to go west here, and what I said here is that I'm thinking of cutting down the hunting cabin, the forest lodge, and the gather hut, basically just deforest the entire area, and set up pastures for cattle. And the reason why I would like to set up pasture for cattle and also sheep is due to the fact that we need, first of all, we need leather, and we need wool to make sure that we actually have clothes. In order to compensate for that, I'm also going to set up forester, hunter, gatherer clusters here, and potentially up here too, to compensate for the lost ones, but also for a little bit of extra gathering. I might actually do the same thing up here, set up a cluster, and potentially also add a herbalist to one of these clusters, just to make everything work a little bit better. I'll take a quick look here on the pattern for a couple of buildings. So it's actually enough having 2 houses here to work everything. That's interesting, but yeah, I think we're actually going to demolish this and set up a couple of new clusters, as I said. So, in order to do that, we do need to do a little bit of planning, I dare say. So let us first and foremost set up a hunting cabin in the area where we would want it. I think we're actually going to we're actually going to place it down here, and we're going to make a bridge too while we're at it, I think. Yeah, let's set up the hunting cabin there. Let's set up the gatherer's hut right behind it. Then we're going to set up a forester lodge also here. Kind of hard to see the imprints here. I'm trying to make everything look neat, but it's probably not possible. Seems like I hit fairly alright here. And as I said, we're also going to add a bridge so I can actually connect to the lodge over here. So that should work out just fine. Add a bridge to the scenario. And with this, they won't actually be too far away, I dare say. It shouldn't be too much of a problem, really. And I guess we'll also add 3 houses. I think that should be enough. 1, 2, 3. We'll potentially add a 4th house later if I find that necessary. And as I said, it will also set up the same cluster more or less up here for. It's mostly just for leather, but a little bit of extra food here can also. It can also help quite a bit, so I won't really, well, how should I put this? I won't allow myself to not take advantage when I can, and we'll also set up a. No, I wanted a forester. I hit the wrong button. I wanted to turn it, but I hit the wrong button. So yeah, we're going to set up the forester here, and then once again houses. I think that is. Well, I missed this time. Looks like. So we're going to have to replace the forester, but once again, it's not really something that needs to be. It's so far away from the city itself. It doesn't need to be perfect, but I kind of like to have things looking good. So let us set up the 3 houses here. I think 3 houses will be enough. Once again, I might have set this up a little bit too close to the other setup here, but. Yeah, I might have set it a little bit too close to that, but I think we'll be fine anyways. We'll make something work. So the goal would be to build that, but I don't think I can afford or be able to set up, well, simply build that until I actually get to winter. So once we get to winter, we'll be doing the building in this area, and then once we get to summer again, we'll probably just cut down here and make everything work with that area. Unfortunately, I've already used 5 minutes just chatting for no good reason, so I am very sorry about that. But Kingswood has to make progress. I think we'll take 600. I believe I have enough of that. I have enough of that, so I guess we'll up it to 800 to just make sure that we have enough coal for the winter here. And I want to take logs for the rest. I think I do. Oh, sorry. Not 800, but rather 200. My bad. I thought wrong. But yeah, we'll take the logs and just make sure that we have enough firewood to trade with later. And also, of course, the coal here will make sure we have enough coal to actually get the tools that we need. So I'll just get this building project going, or done, depending on how I want to look at it. And then we'll see how it all plays out. Hopefully, we can set up the cow/leather and wool farming in this area. We'll simply have to wait to see how it plays out. I received an award here, livestock. I'm pretty sure that is the cow-based one, which means I have 60 cows, 75 sheep, and 180 chickens, which is really good. It means that we do have quite a bit of a little bit of everything, really. But yeah, it's going to take a while until we actually get the building project here really going. What's really necessary is getting the farmers to finish up their business for the evening, almost, and then we can really start working. But until they do that, we'll have to wait a little while. And also, I'll most likely get the achievement for a farming achievement, or the diversified. Receive no more blacksmith. I believe that is steel tools, which is kind of good. Let me just check that. Yeah, equipped population with over 200 people with steel tools for 5 years. So we made that work. We'll probably also be able to get the clothes achievement as well. So we're definitely getting a lot of achievements, which is good. I'll do the farmer. What the hell? I'll do the farmer. So she just vanished? Seems like she just vanished. I'm scared, but yeah, we're going to go down on the amount of farmers here just to get enough builders to make something work. They work as regular laborers during the winter, so I'll be aiming at getting everything here done, and hopefully we can make that work. I might have to go down the amount of farms, or wait until a little bit some more of the children here actually become adults before we do some more expansion here. But apparently a lot of more people are hungry during... How the hell did you manage to get hungry? You're 4 years old. You do not work. Do I need another school building over here? No, I don't think that's the issue either. I'm confused. Let's get a chicken. Let's get another chicken coop here, and let's put someone to work at it. Yeah, but once again, I'm confused. I'm confused that people get hungry so fast, and also that they actually didn't manage to clear out that wheat field. That's a little bit sad. Well, we have our first starvation victim, or potentially the second, depending on if the first one actually died of starvation. The third. So yeah, the expansion here is definitely based on blood and sweat and death, more or less. The bridge here needs to be done in order to actually get some proper movement patterns, and I think we also will be building a bridge here. Another one died of starvation. I wish I could actually order these guys to carry with them a little bit of food, or just stop by. In this case, the gatherers and hunters out here for a little bit of edibles. It could be useful for them to just get a little bit of food. When these has died, we have some people here that are actually starting to get pretty bad health. I would presume that is actually because of the simple fact that because of the simple fact that we are running such a harsh setup. I will not actually take anything from you. We have what we need in both, or mostly we have what we need here. We have what we need here too, so I'm going to dismiss you for now. The only thing that I'm actually planning to building will just be a little bit wood heavy, and we can get that by cutting down the trees in the area. So once again, it's not actually something that needs to be stressed about. And we'll put all these people back into farming now during the summer. We do, however, now have a fairly positive amount of, or positive when it comes to stored food department, so that's good. The farmer died of old age. But yeah, it's going to take a while to actually get this built. We've already tried for over a year. So, however, once this is built, we'll have some positive positives to drag forward. This guy brought coal. Do I want to take some of his coal? I think I do. So let's see when we can trade. The 106,000 units. I think we'll take then 600 coal, and we'll take the rest here in stone. So that works. And with that, we should have enough coal now to... well, we need to buy iron, really. Aren't the markets working properly or something like that? Because people are hungry everywhere. 15 of them are starving. And the crop fields aren't being worked on either, which is even worse here. So yeah, things aren't actually looking... they aren't looking too good here. We might actually get into some serious amount of trouble. But... no, it's... oh, it's... damn, I'm stupid. The problem is simple. They just start to walk home to actually work on the farms, and as a result, they get hungry on the trip back. So what I think I might actually have to do is put the farmers into working with something else, just to make sure they don't actually go ahead and kill themselves. They're actually getting quite... they're getting quite close on that. Well, they're getting closer to doing just that, depending on how you want to look at it. We're going to remove the structures in this area, though, which means that some people suddenly became without a job, which can be solved fairly easily, to be perfectly honest. We'll see how it goes. And we get another award, the Village Award, which means that my, well, humble little village here has just reached 600 people, which is, well, 2/3 of the way to 900. Which is fairly alright, it's fairly good. We will, however, be still trying to build the outposts here. It's going fairly well. We have got a gatherer's hut set up here. The forest is slowly but surely being built, but as I said, it's going very, very slow, which is not the best, but can't really complain too much about it. We also have another issue here with, since we're over 600 people right now, we need to build a secondary or another chapel. For, well, the simple reason that we need people to pray in order to keep happiness, I guess. But I think I'm actually going to set up the chapel in this area here for the time being, since, well, I haven't actually built anything else here. I could set up a weirdly formed farm, but I think I prefer to just set up another chapel here. It's, once again, I would have preferred to set it up in a new city, but I have no idea where I'll actually build it, or if I'll actually go ahead and build a new city within the next decade or so. I'm very tempted to just keep or sit quietly on my arse and allow the populace to more or less stabilize itself. That sounds to be, well, at least that sounds to me to be a fairly alright plan. But once again, it all depends on how things go. I'm still going to, well, build a cemetery valley down here, I guess. It doesn't really matter if people can't actually walk into them, I think, so they're just a decoration, more or less. But we'll get them built. We'll also get the, as I said, the 200 areas here built, and then we'll see how everything plays out. Demolishing these things will also come in handy because, well, it won't actually come in handy. The people will just be relocated to work here and other places. But all in all, I think this project will work very well. So for now, we'll just allow the building of these to finish. We'll also allow the removal of these to finish, and I guess we'll also remove stone and iron in the area as well after we have done with that. We'll see how it all goes. As you can see, the projects are coming along nicely. We are running out of herbs, however, so I've decided that we need to build a couple more herbalists. So I've set up the building, or ordered the construction of a herbalist and both the two new, well, outlooks. And with that, we're also going to add another house to each one of these. I've also, as you can see, the houses have been moved. So we ordered the building of 2 pages, which will house cattle and sheep. And I think that should work. I think that should work out just fine. The chapel is also, well, all in construction left, and it's done. So that is also more or less fine. Other than that, I'm a little bit unsure here what I really want to do. I think I might actually have to try and build a another fisherman's hut here potentially, if I want to get the achievement for food. But that doesn't really pose too much of a problem. Also, we have the maximum amount of tools. We are still having some troubles with the clothing, and I would guess that's simply because of the fact that we can't keep up with the demand for both leather and also I think potentially wool. I have no idea how much wool we actually have right now, so I should probably do a quick check on that. Let's see here. Well, we have enough wool, so I think I need to go for cowl. A lot of cowl. Rather than sheep, apparently. So we do have enough sheep, which is good to know, but we are lacking in the leather department, so we definitely have to go for cowl. And as you can see, the range, let's take a 50 range. The population has simply been growing the entire time. Adults have been growing, but students and children have basically been kept on a, well, fairly equal level, which is kind of good here. Other than that, we do have quite a bit of everything. A lot of pepper, though. A lot of potatoes, a lot of wheat, venison. We don't have that much venison anymore. Weird. We have a lot more mutton than beef, though. So that is fine. We are, however, now going to have to end it here. We're out of time. So I'm going to set up the pasture area for the beef. I know what to call the beef grinder, something like that. And then we'll set up the hunter's area over here. And once we're done with that, I think next, probably 2 or 3 episodes from now, we're going to try and build this area into something useful, potentially an orchard haven, or even potentially another pasture area. I'm also, well, considering by that, we might actually also turn this area here into pasture haven, which means that I have to move my herbalist a little bit to the right. I might actually have to set up another hunter's herbalist setup over here, potentially another one down here, just to make sure that we actually get leather and herbs, because we're running out of both. But we'll have to consider or continue that quest next time. Thank you for watching. Please leave a comment, praise, criticism, anything you feel like, and hopefully I'll see you around next time. Bye.